Okay, so everyone's well aware of the fact that Trump was reelected to be the 47th president of the United States, and he will be joining us in January. There's a number of things that means for immigrants, okay? First of all, click the link below to go to the video where I posted information about his plans, okay? Watch that video again because nothing has changed. He still has very, very, very clear priorities of what to do. His plans are all about being very strict on immigration. Why is that? Mostly because the last 4 years has been very, very open, right? We'll say very open and open up a lot of problems for the country. So Trump is going to come in and he's going to be very hard on certain aspects of immigration, okay? That doesn't apply to everything. So just stand by and don't freak out about the fact that he's coming back, okay? It's all about planning. Planning is the key to all this stuff, right? So let me tell you what is expected to change. And this is just a quick summary. Again, strict enforcement of overstays and people here with unlawful presence. That is going to be very, very strict. If you saw my other video, you saw where I talked about the deportations and all that stuff, okay? That absolutely is a big change, okay? The other thing that most people are asking me is, okay, what does that mean for the Biden parole in place, okay? It means that Biden parole in place is probably going to be done, okay? It's more likely than not that Trump will kill it if it makes it past the current legal process that is ongoing right now. It was paused and it was supposed to be reopened or completely killed. It's being decided, I think, today or tomorrow. So if it makes it past the federal court, which I don't think it will, it's probably going to be killed by by Trump when he is in office. So the parole in place, Biden parole in place, you cannot rely on that anymore. That is not something that you're going to be able to count on, okay? What will remain the same? Okay, family-based immigration is not expected to change or to have any impact from the change in leadership. So you should continue applying for these processes. What processes am I talking about? Family-based green card requests. Was it husband, wife, mom, dad, brother, sister, children to parents, parents to children? All that is still going to be the same as it's been for years. I don't see any change coming to that at all. What I will say is it's going to continue to be difficult as far as the waiting goes. That's the biggest problem with a lot of these processes. That's going to continue to be a source of soreness for most people, is how long it takes to process these requests. Fiancé visas are going to remain the same. If you are in a process where you are able to file either one of these, you should do it as soon as possible, okay? Because with immigration, time is everything. So do not wait to file any of these processes because, again, we're not expecting any changes to occur because Trump is coming to power for these fiancé visa, family-based green card requests. So file when you can. It's better to get in now so that the clock starts because it takes forever to process these, okay? The other thing that's not expected to change, other than wait times, is for the waiver processes. A lot of these types of processes for green cards also require people to get waivers. That is expected to remain the same, okay? So there's no big policy changes for that. The policy changes, as you saw in the last video, are about closing the borders and expelling people that should not be here and should have never been allowed to enter the country. That's what Trump is saying, okay? So his words, not mine. My recommendation, so the takeaway from this is one big one, advanced parole, okay? So Trump was president before, and at least for DACA, he eliminated the ability of people to get advanced parole for DACA. As you all know, advanced parole is very, very, very helpful to people with DACA who have the ability to adjust status and get a green card. If you have the ability to get advanced parole, file now. And when I mean now, I mean literally tomorrow, okay? Because there's just enough time to file these to get them approved before the change in leadership happens in January. Just enough time. I've had these requests get approved within a few weeks to a couple months. That is really what we have now before Trump takes power. So if you have the ability to do advanced parole, you better be doing it right away, because that is the thing that's going to allow you to move forward with the process in the United States. And you don't have to worry about another change that's going to eliminate your ability to do that. Advanced parole, hugely important. Do it now, do it now, do it now if you can, okay? You can click the link below and I can help you with that. As always, any other process you have, do not wait. File right now before things start getting a little bit crazier and the wait times get even longer than they already are. Again, click the link below if you have questions. Subscribe to my channel. Take a look at my other videos. I have a lot of videos about this stuff, and I have more to come. So click the subscribe feature so that you can be notified when I do release more videos, because they're going to be releasing a lot of content over the next 2 months for the upcoming transfer of power. So reach out to me if you have any questions.